What's up, guys? Just gonna make a quick update video on the GS300. I just got home, actually just finished painting the GTR today, so expect that video, or actually you guys probably already saw that video, so hope you guys like that video. But anyways, on to the GS. Just got home about a couple hours ago. Figured get off my ass, get a little bit done. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I got done. So walking over to the inside of the car, we got the interior all back together, seats back in, center console back in, all that lovely stuff. I'm still gonna have to figure something out with the shifter because it is, as you can see, about 1.5 inches away from the console. So I'm gonna probably end up custom making something. Should be pretty simple. It's kind of like a T56 shifter. Just kind of go straight that way up and it, you know, throw it right in the middle. So not too worried about that. I'll get that knocked out this week. Just got some random miscellaneous bolts, blah blah blah. Let's see what else we got. A little speeding ticket. Moving on to the front of the car. As you can see, got the headlights back in. This side I did not have to extend the harness. This side I did. So I went ahead and extended the harness for the low beam and the marker lights. Obviously I don't really run a high beam, so didn't bother with the high beam. I got the meth pump all bolted down and got some riv nuts in there. It's nice and sturdy now. I still have to figure out where this guy went. Obviously it's a power, but I don't know if it's I don't know where the signal wire is, basically. So gonna have to dig another day. I don't know if I maybe ran it through the inside of the wheel well. So have been having a bit of a hard time trying to find that thing. So, and then I still have to mount the tank on this side, the reservoir. So gotta make some brackets because how it was mounted previously was super sketchy. So, and I want to try and make this thing a bit more legit than it used to be. I still have to figure out a spot for this reservoir. Really want to go with AN lines and like a nice chase base pump or a reservoir, but that might be for a future time. What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to start working on the exhaust for the Lexus. I just got a bunch of piping in, some 3-inch piping, just like a cheap little eBay kit. It's some like aluminized pipe. I'm not going crazy, definitely not doing stainless because doesn't need it, and I don't have a TIG right now, so that's what I'm gonna do. So right now I just opened up my new chop saw, and I'm just gonna start cutting up the downpipe. I'm gonna cut off the 2-bolt flange, or the 2-pipe flange, and I guess we'll just go from there. All right, so we are under the Lexus. Of course, my V-band decided to shit the bed, so I got some vice grips holding it to the turbo. So it's nice and sturdy, so we're basically gonna start building it from this point. I get an assortment of piping, obviously, but basically what it looks like, of course this downpipe is kind of fucking shitty, but I got this 45 right here. And it kind of follows the floor right here where the firewall starts. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and utilize this thing. Ideally, this downpipe, oh, something's crawling on me. I don't like that. Ideally, this downpipe needs to be hugging right here more, but you know, I guess it is what it is. So I'm just gonna basically work off this point, and we'll just keep going. All right, guys, so made some pies. It's pretty much exactly what I need. I'm not gonna go ahead and use that because this is like a tighter radius and it just fits a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the downpipe and just tack this up, and then I guess we're just gonna keep going. It should be pretty much a straight to a 45, tuck it up by the drive shaft, and then we're gonna have to figure out something for the back where it wires into the two exits. So we're gonna think about that later, but for now we're gonna get this mid pipe all squared away. All right, guys, so this is where I'm at so far. We got the downpipe right there. You can see those pies, into a 3-inch V-band. UPS actually just dropped those off about a half hour ago, thank God. So, and then we got it going to that. As you can see, I had to kind of go down and then back to straight so I could get this mid pipe to line up nice. As you can see, I wanted to really keep it tucked up high. So it's there should be, if not a little bit lower than the frame rail, it'll be, you know, it'll be good. So right now I'm gonna go ahead. Obviously I can't make a good video with the ship, but I gotta make a 90, basically go from here over, kind of bring it up and try and keep it right through here. And then after, obviously I gotta figure out the 2 Ys. All right, so I had to run to the local air gas, grab some more gas. It's been a while, so. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I got going on. I ran out of gas, so obviously I couldn't finish up what I was doing. But, so this is basically the mid pipe. As you can see, I started to grind down the welds, but honestly, I kind of thought, fuck it. No one's really gonna see them. Obviously not the prettiest, but what are you gonna do? Welding pie cuts that are super close together, and then with the wind blowing, yeah. But this one's all welded up right there. This one I still gotta finish up that section right there and right there. This one came out pretty good. Everything fits super nice. Obviously we got the little pie cut going down from the downpipe. This fits really good. Obviously have to weld this up completely too. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and weld this out. That way tomorrow I can go ahead and start on the rest of the exhaust. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a V-band right here or go to like the front of the diff and then do a V-band from there. So right before it Ys out, maybe I'll just do a V-band right there. I feel like a 3-piece exhaust is pretty good, or I guess 2-piece if you don't count the downpipe. But I'm gonna go ahead, set up the gas again, and just go ahead and weld this stuff out. All right, so we're back for another day. We're gonna try and knock this exhaust out completely today, and you know, try and get this thing back on the road. Let's do some welding. Okay, so finished up the exhaust. For tomorrow, all I have to do is make up the rear hangers so this thing actually, you know, doesn't bounce all over the place. Also, for my wideband sensor up there, I have to get a bung drill hole, weld that guy in, and then the exhaust is all set to go. Supposed to get my 4-inch V-band for the downpipe on Monday or Tuesday, so hopefully that comes in ASAP. And then we got a few other things we got to do to this thing before we can put it down on the ground. I got to take all these wheels off, take the tires off, replace every single valve stem, and go ahead and polish up these wheels because they look awful. And after that, we got to go ahead and hop inside again. I gotta make a custom shifter and then put the center console back together completely. As you guys can see, the shifter, this is neutral. It's not gonna work, so gonna make a little T56 style shifter, and that should work mint. All right guys, we are getting somewhere on the GS300. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I accomplished today after work. I spent about, I don't know, 2.5 hours working on this thing, so let me hop under the car and show you guys what I got accomplished. Before I hop under the car, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the engine bay again, just because can't get enough of this thing. Still have to do a couple small things. Mount this guy. Don't really like that stock reservoir anyways, but still waiting on my 4-inch V-band. It's been a week. It's kind of ridiculous. I got my grounds all situated. I got my ground on the starter situated, or the power actually. O2 sensor right there. And then let's go ahead and hop under the car. So, got the tranny full of some Redline MT90 and MTL. I still have to route the O2 sensor wiring for the 2-bolt flange that's on the downpipe. So that's this guy right here. I get it all tightened down. This one is for, I think this is like the upstream cat. Obviously this car doesn't use 2 O2 sensors anymore, so I don't know if that was the old O2 sensor that was just like hanging in the engine bay. So I'm just gonna have to get that tuned out. I should be able to figure it out on my own in the AEM software, but got the exhaust mounted up. Here's the wideband sensor. As you can see, that one's still up in the cabin of the car. And as you can see, drive shaft is in. So today, I'm gonna go ahead and get out from under the car here. So today, got a call from the drive shaft shop, and they told me my drive shaft was all set. And honestly, kind of shocked. But this is like the first thing that ever went right with this build, or this renovation. The drive shaft was the perfect length with the CD trans, with the adapter. All I had to do was I bought the 350Z yoke, and even the U-joints on the drive shaft shop drive shaft was the same 1310 series as it was for the 350Z yoke. So I dropped it off, they swapped over the yoke, they balanced it, 95 bucks, can't beat that. So got that thing all in there, torqued down, or I don't know, I didn't torque it down, but I fucking muscled it down. Got Loctite on everything. I re-torqued down all the axle bolts as well, because a few of them actually came loose, too much power. And then tomorrow, if I have enough time, I have to go ahead and figure out a system of getting some more hangers in here. Maybe one off the subframe, or something similar. It does have these OEM hanger mounts right here, but I can't find the little donut looking hangers anywhere. So I guess I'll call around tomorrow, but I really doubt it. I have to get myself a stiffer hanger for that guy over there. You can kind of see him. And that's pretty much going to do it. So with the exhaust kind of tweaked in there, as you can see, this side sticks out a little bit more than this side, which is kind of odd because when I welded it or tacked it in the car, it was perfectly even. So hopefully that changes. If not, I'm just going to have to extend this guy a C hair. But as you can see, it's nice and loose in there still. So I have to definitely figure out some hangers. But we are getting there. I'm going to go ahead and clean up, and I think that's going to do it for this video. This video has been going on for like a couple weeks now, between parts and this and that and fab work. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see some more GS content. This thing should be on the ground very soon. I guess next video we'll try and knock out some of the shitty stuff, like polishing the wheels, replacing the valve stems, buttoning up the few things in the engine bay, and remaking a shifter, so I can actually put the center console back together and have a shifter that's not in my center console, as you can see. So getting very excited, and stay tuned for the next one, guys. I will also have some STI videos coming soon. I also got some parts for that thing, so a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm excited.